This is something that's always peeved me. He's clearly laughing in a ha-ha-ha way, but the subs read as traditional ho-ho-ho.
Look, does it really matter? Unless you're Santa Claus, a laugh is a laugh, whether it's a ha or a ho.
How many projectiles can a single mech have?
As many as it was designed with, which in this case is a metric ton.
Yeah, what? How did you do that?
You are aware that Sonic can control the emeralds, right? He kept them wherever he keeps them and pulled them out when he needed to.
Okay, wait, you expect me to believe that the Eggman is faster than Supersonic?
While Eggman does have a head start, is zigzagging between the airships, and kept up just fine in Advance 3.
Buddy, you can fly! Just float up and you wouldn't have gotten caught.
First of all, he was caught off guard. Second, this magnet is omnidirectional, so even if he had flown up, he still would have gotten caught.
Holy crap! Eggman's captured Supersonic! You're gonna finish him off, right? Okay, you took the Chaos Emerald from him, he's powerless, you're gonna finish him off, right? You're not gonna kill him, are you?
Oh, he will. He just needs the emeralds to split apart the planet first.
I'd make a dick joke, but, well, the screen speaks for itself.
Charriii says boner. I get that Sonic's scream face is a meme, even though the picture is clearly photoshopped, but at the time of your video's release, it was used for laughs, not for sins.
What the fuck?
So I guess maniacal laughter is a sin? What is the thought process here?
We interrupt these Sonic Unleashed cutscenes to bring you this scene from Independence. Wait, I've made that joke already.
You know what? Because there are way too many of these, I'm gonna drop 10 cents for this one pop culture reference and skip the rest, okay? Okay.
Wait, would Eggman even be able to have that reflection in his glasses? He's not that close to Earth for it to be like that.
This shot is only meant for spectacle. We see stuff like this all the time in games and nobody complains.
Suddenly hentai.
Charriii says tentacle boner.
Really? Cause I don't get what the fuck just happened. You Independence Day'd Earth, causing it to 2012, unleashing a hentai monster from the Earth's core, turning Sonic into a wolf thing, all while perfect chaosing the Chaos Emeralds. Well, that beats my fanfiction.
Well, you would understand a lot more if you had stayed quiet and listened to Eggman.
Success! A brilliant success! It's just as the Gaia manuscripts foretold! The entity that was sealed within the planet has awakened. Now I just need to harness its power. Eggman Land will finally come to be! Now I just need to harness its power. Eggman Land will finally come to be!
How? You didn't destroy anything, you just separated the surface of the Earth. Now you're telling me you can build Eggman Land anyway?
Eggman wasn't trying to destroy everything. He literally said that he plans to use Dark Gaia's energy to build Eggman Land. Breaking apart the planet was the only way to do so.
You've really gone and done it this time, Eggman.
Really? What did he do?
We're 2 minutes into this. How were you this blind back then?
So long, friend.
Wait, you are going to finish him off? Holy bananas! Eggman won! He sent Sonic off to his death! Oh, wait. How did you not combust on your way down?
Actually, Sonic has survived re-entry before in Advance 2, and even took the fall like it was nothing.
Nope, he's dead. I don't know what that shining bubble was, but you cannot tell me that he fell from that big a height and survived. Oh, son of a goat.
See my previous point.
What the heck is going on?
I'd like to know too, Sonic.
So I guess that entire opening cutscene was just a blur to you.
Wait, wasn't that supposed to be in Sonic's perspective? Who the heck turns like that?
Oh my fucking god, anyone can turn like that!
Don't eat me. I taste bad.
Don't eat me, I taste bad cliche.
So something most people would say to something that would eat them is a cliche? I'd say that's more of an understandable reaction than a cliche.
You okay? Nothing broken?
Sonic, I think we should be asking you that question.
Charriii sends the same thing twice, cliche.
Mr. Monster Guy?
All things considered, you're normally a 3'3" anthropomorphic blue hedgehog. Anyone would consider you a monster.
Except humans have lived alongside the Sonic cast for years now, ever since Sonic Adventure. They're more than likely used to the Sonic characters by now.
I don't know. I can't remember.
What?
Well, that was kind of a delayed reaction.
Charriii points out things on the screen, cliche.
Wait, why did you get your gloves back? Also, why did your shoes change too? Are they part of your physiognomy?
Both questions are answered by this being the effects of Dark Gaia's magic. Magic is a fictional work, so the writers can deem it whatever rules and effects that fit the narrative. And in this instance, when the sun comes up, Sonic regains the form he had before his initial transformation.
Why do you keep looking at your crotch? I'm sure your dick is still there, Sonic. Assuming you have one, of course.
Pretty sure he's looking at his entire body. It's just that his head is incredibly big. Also, Charriii says boner.
Where are the rest of the emeralds?
Hammer space.
So, is this what you usually look like?
Yeah, this is the real me.
Where the hell did the Chaos Emeralds go? You had them 1 second and the next they're just gone.
He tucked them into hammer space with the rest. No need to panic.
Huh? Where'd you go?
Over there, don't you see him?
Take a look at this shot right here. From Sonic's perspective, can you immediately see where Chip is? If you can, congrats on having the eyes of a hawk. But for those of us with regular, or in my case, impaired eyesight, it would take a second to realize that Chip is over by the ice cream stand.
I just need to be careful who sees me like this.
Why? It doesn't matter, you're still the same guy.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because he's a big hairy beast now? I'm just saying it might scare a few people.
Wait, what? Okay, so not only is Sonic the Incredible Hulk, but he's also Mr. Fantastic.
Ignoring the reference, Sonic can do this as an effect of Dark Gaia's energy. Several of the entities made from Dark Gaia can actually do this too.
An easy jog if the planet weren't broken.
No problem. My Tornado 1 will get us there in a flash.
Excuse me, your Tornado 1? The Tornado 1 is Sonic's plane, the Tornado 2 is yours.
Actually, this isn't the original Tornado 1. This is a new model made by Tails. It has the aesthetic of the Tornado 1 and the functions of the Tornado 2. I guess the real sin is that it should be called the Tornado 3, which funnily enough is spray painted on the rear.
It was a little bit before the tremors hit. This old man showed up with a whole pack of robots.
It's a good thing you mentioned the robots. One could have easily deduced Santa Claus with that description.
This shit here is such a lame attempt at a joke. I actually can't wrap my head around how anyone could even look at that and for even a moment be like, ah, that was a joke.
That sure sounds like Eggman.
And Santa Claus if the robots were elves.
Okay, it's one thing to make a bad joke, but doing it again immediately after you said it the first time is trying way too hard.
And if I was that hungry, I don't know how long I would last. I'd rather be dead.
What the fuck was that about?
That was just a funny way of showing Chip's literal out-of-body experience. Whether or not it lands is debatable, but there is a reason.
Okay. Let's go and find the professor.
Oh, okay, so we're all just gonna ignore the fact that Chip was a f***ing ghost a few seconds ago.
I'm almost certain that Chip simply passed out and only we saw the ghost. Notice how Sonic and Tails are looking towards the ground during what would have been that whole ghost sequence?
How dare they call this culinary concoction food? Look here, do you see this sorry excuse for a sandwich? The bread should be no less than 3/4 of an inch thick. Upon it, 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise and a pinch of black pepper. The contents, fresh cucumber, sliced thinly, if you please.
You are kidnapped. You should be thankful you're getting fed at all.
Charrii's characterization cliche, and for one of the best human characters in Sonic, no less.
I'm sorry, are you not impressed?
They kind of are, actually.
We're not telling you anything!
Whoa, that kid made that rock go from 0 to 100 in no time flat.
Charriii points out things on the screen cliche.
Yo, Eggman! Thanks for that little skydiving adventure the other day.
I should have known you'd still be alive, you stubborn little hedgehog.
How could you possibly know? You chucked him out into space. He should be dead.
Charriii sends the same thing a third time cliche.
Did I just hear Tails say thank you, Sonic?
So a voice actor can't play 2 different characters? This happens all the time.
Okay, what was that?
Getting your game face on, while also taunting.
Hey, Sonic. There's something weird here, right in the middle.
I feel the need to mention how loud Chip's wings are flapping.
You can blame the acoustics for that, and even then they aren't that loud.
Okay, was that sound effect necessary?
For comedic moments, yes, according to the devs at least.
You know, with how fast that part of the surface descended, you'd think there would be dire consequences due to the velocity. Sure, it looks slow, but in real life, we'd all be dead.
Then lucky for all the people on that continent, this ain't real life. I mean, the fact that in this universe, the planet has split apart multiple times over thousands of years, and humans are still alive, should make that clear.
We literally just watched this. Also, how are you watching this? Do you just have a camera floating somewhere in the planet's atmosphere?
Tails is using satellite footage. He confirms as much before the Egg Dragoon fight.
That's right. Satellite footage confirms that the last piece is moving back into place.
Planet-sized jigsaw puzzle? Sounds like a great excuse to see the world.
Do you realize how morbid that sounds?
Sonic has always been laid back in normally dangerous circumstances. It's only when things get really bad that he takes things seriously. In other words, Charrii's characterization cliche.
Found you, Sonic! Oh, Sonic, I've been looking for you forever.
Scene does not contain a furry lap dance. Hey, I can finally make that joke.
Bruh, she's 12. If you're gonna make that kind of joke, at least have some dignity.
That is so strange. I could have sworn it was him.
Yeah, but then again, you also thought Shadow was Sonic, and then you thought Silver was.
I'll give you Shadow, but her encounter with Silver didn't happen in this timeline.
Well, that was weird. How come that girl didn't know you were you, Sonic?
Oh, I don't know, Chip. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that Sonic looks almost completely different.
Which he acknowledges right as you start speaking.
What are you upset about? You finally got rid of your stalker.
He's upset that one of his friends didn't recognize him. Sure, Amy's clingy, but she's still a good friend of his.
You only look really scary, Sonic.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Hey, he's trying to cheer his friend up, and there is truth to his words.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Look at that! I really know how to dance. Come on, babe, let's dance.
Can Amy just not, I don't know, let go?
Well, he's clearly holding on to her, so even if she did, he wouldn't let her get away.
Also, babe?
So if I got this right, when the characters say something sexual, it's gross. But when you do it, it's comedy. You're right, you know that?
Whoa, is there some kind of party going on?
Okay, maybe I missed it, but where did you get that camera?
You actually did miss it. After you complete the night version of Rooftop Run, Tails shows up with a camera saying it was a gift from the professor.
Just now. Was that Sonic?
Ah, yes, because Sonic's always been able to do that.
It's not that he can do those things that cause her to recognize Sonic, it's her encountering the same familiar person again that caused her to think about it.
You know Sonic?
Who in your universe doesn't know Sonic?
More than you think, given the amount of people you can talk to in this game that don't recognize Sonic.
Well, I'm glad you're back. Want some chocolate?
Exotic bird-like creature likes chocolate? I think Disney's Up would like to have a word with you.
Ignoring the reference again, the two birds don't even look the same, and they're completely different species.
So long.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
There wasn't meant to be a climax, it's just a soothing spectacle.
Your dinner, Doctor.
Thank you.
Whoa, that's a big sandwich.
I have no idea who that was, but they're pointing things out on the screen and deeming it a sin, so...
Dark Gaia-powered Eggman land construction system.
Current status is 27% complete. Progress is significant.
Whoa, Eggman sure knows how to put it away.
Well, how do you think he got so fat? Of course he can hork down a sub. Not something wrong with the game.
I'm having a bad enough day as it is. First that professor runs off with the Gaia manuscripts, and now the planet's coming back together.
That, Doctor, is the result of the power of the Chaos Emeralds, which you discarded along with Sonic. Ergo, another repercussion of your hasty actions.
Orbot would be great at CinemaSins.
Actually, he'd be better than CinemaSins. Goodness knows they've been on a downward spiral ever since the Birdmen started revealing their true nature. Oh, and these X-character will be good at CinemaSins jokes are still confusing.
Why are they still amazed? They've done this before.
Because it's still pretty, even if you become desensitized to it, beautiful imagery will always be beautiful.
This is the third time they've used the same cutscene.
More like the same shot, and even then, the cutscenes prior and following are mostly different from each other.
I welcome your return. Messenger of day, of light, of rebirth.
Chip must have been tripping some balls.
Or he's finally regaining his memories from the astral plane. But sure, let's go with tripping balls.
Your ankles should have shattered.
The opening cutscene begs to differ.
I'll be happy to fill you in, Professor.
You see, this is why you don't Skype while piloting your plane.
Oh, like he knew he was going to get shot down. He thought they'd won at that point.
Looks like you're a bit too late, Sonic.
Eggman!
No shit, Sonic.
Pointless sin is pointless.
Hardcore parkour.
Sinning the Werehog's coolest moment. That's worth these many sins.
How could I lose? This isn't over. I'll build a prototype too.
You did, eventually, and you still got your ass kicked.
That has not happened yet. These characters do not have precognition.
Suddenly butt sex.
Gaia crushed this insolent little hedgehog. Kick him to the outer limits of space.
Well, if he falls back down to Earth like last time, it's not gonna make a damn difference. He'll be fine.
He said the outer limits of space. If he's launched that far, no way he's coming back down.
Now, Sonic. Roger that, buddy.
Oh look, foreshadowing the new voice cast.
And the best voice cast at that. Roger Craig Smith is best Sonic. Anyways, the new voice cast wouldn't be here until 2 more years, so don't get ahead of yourself.
Something that confuses me here is the Chaos Emeralds in this cutscene. They're beautiful, but they're really tiny.
I don't know, compared to how they look in the previous cutscenes, they're about the same size. Besides, it wouldn't be the first time the Chaos Emeralds have changed size. SA2, anyone?
We interrupt these Sonic Unleashed cutscenes to draw Orbot like one of our French girls.
Never sexualize the robots. We got the Roxanne Wolf Sims from that.
Sonic, you must live.
You see, here Chip says, Sonic, you must live, but the subs read, Sonic, you have to live.
Who gives a shit? They mean the same bloody thing.
Okay, now the bitch is dead, right? Yep. Not no way, not no how could he have survived. Son of a goat!
Get used to it. Sonic can fight godlike beings after all.
Oh, by the way, symbolic beginning cliche.
You mean it ends where it began cliche. Even so, cliches aren't bad unless poorly used.
Ow!
Really? You fell from that big a height, plummeting into the ground, and your retort is ow?
Yes.
I'll be here by you, always. A part of the earth you tread.
And so birthed the Bounce Bracelet 3.0. No, but seriously though, what is Sonic supposed to do with it, and why don't we see it again in future games?
I'll give you why isn't it present in future games, but it's a memento of his adventure. After all, he's never going to see Chip again, so he'll want something to remember him by.
Tails, you should probably pay attention to what's in front of you.
You mean the open air with no buildings for another 10 or so miles?
F***ing seriously! Where did they get that camera, and what happened to it after this game? Am I really the only one who cares?
Yes, you very much are. Charriii sends the same thing twice, cliche. Hey everyone, Tony Sonic here. Thanks for watching the video, and as always, I hope you enjoy it a lot. Sonic Unleashed is an incredible game. One of, if not the best in the entire series. Yeah, there are a few snafus here and there that keep it from being my all-time favorite, and the initial reception was a little less than pleasant, but I can't deny that whether it's the HD version or the Wii version, this is a game you cannot pass up on. Especially if you own an Xbox Series console where the frame rate is boosted to 60. Think you could do that for the Wii or Switch port of the Wii version, Sega? I'm just saying, you can make money off of that. With that said, thank you for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, comment what you thought, and consider subscribing so the channel can keep on going. A big shout out to our Super Hog channel members, and next time, we're going to be delving into my personal favorite songs of the Sonic franchise. See you next time.